All right, Leo, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for January 22nd to the 28th of 2018. So I did end up catching a cold this weekend, so I'm not going to be doing video in this. And I do apologize if I am coughing or whatever. Please bear with me, but wanted to make sure you got the weekly video. So let's go ahead and have a look at what we've got for you this week. So I think as a backdrop to the week, is really your sixth house of work and routine. You've had your ruler, the sun, and Venus shift into this area last weekend, coming into this week. So great source of energy and life force for you, I think, is in terms of your routine. Maybe it's self-improvement. Maybe it's your diet, your regimes. Maybe it's your work. In fact, a lot of you will be your work, right? Gaining energy through improving your work, developing your skills, putting more energy into that. And not to mention, you could be enjoying it and even connecting to your relationships through your work, all right, with Venus in that sixth house as well. So that's the sort of backdrop, but the aspects we have this week are all involving Mercury, and this is in your fifth house of self-expression. So I think it's a fantastic week for empowering your self-expression, especially because Mercury is going to go over Pluto here around Wednesday, which is all about transformation and change. So anything you can do to face some fears when it comes to your self-expression, when it comes to the things that maybe you enjoy in life, your hobbies, your interests, creative energy, romance, what puts a smile on your face, what is fun, what could be fun. This is what is transforming. And I think anything you could do to be non-attached, right? Non-attached to outcome, non-attached to what we want to control with it or whatever, really helps this area, will help this area transform. I think it's going to happen anyways, but us being non-attached can facilitate that process. Now, Mercury does also rule your second house of resources and your 11th of friends and group stuff. So there could be this transformation with those areas as well. I think midweek, not only is your self-expression transforming, but your sense of self-worth is transforming. Some of your financial situation is transforming as well. And also, again, with your network circles or your friends, or if it's not social like that, then maybe it's your ideals for the future. It's feeling a little bit more freer after this. And I think the freedom will probably feel a lot once we get to about Thursday or more so, when Mercury sextiles Jupiter, which is seeing the inspirations and really a reminder that 2018 is an excellent year for really learning. Jupiter in your third house, and right now Mars here, learning about practical things in your life. How can things be applied practically? Learning practical things, right? And then learning about communication and even getting involved with your peers in your community and sharing ideas and exchanging and learning from others. Some of you may be writing a book, taking some courses, getting into the learning on that level. But whatever it is, there's this opening here, and there could be a literal opportunity for a lot of you. So just a little bit of inspiration. So use it if you are feeling it, and yeah, and if you are feeling like there's some opportunities where the resources or financial stuff, maybe something to heed with that, and with the friends or group stuff as well. And again, all this willingness to learn is very much supporting your self-expression. So that's midweek. Once we get into the weekend around Saturday, Sunday, Mercury does square up to Uranus. So this is collectively challenging, but I'll explain the constructive way of working with this. And this is that collectively we could all be wanting to break free of some limitations over the weekend. And for you, it could have to do with fears. It could have to do with facing hidden things, facing hidden things about ourselves. It could even have to do with vulnerability, right? So you're wanting this. You're wanting this. Your higher self is wanting this depth, this truth, this freedom here. And so listen to that. Definitely listen to that, but find the healthy way of working with it, because the square can make us, with Uranus and Mercury, impulsive, stressed. There could be a lot of energy coming in. Could be, right? It's collective. But if you are feeling anything like that, this wanting to break free of limitations, find that healthy, balanced way of, I think, getting that depth and openness and, this real deep connection that you want, whether it's with yourself, life, or relationships, but in a way that is long-term, right? Without doing anything suddenly, rashly, because that'll be the impulse with this generally. But seeing the big picture, taking it one step at a time constructively, and even too, how to bring in some of that depth with that self-expression. these are two areas that naturally square each other. Is truth and depth with fun and playfulness and self-expression. So anything you can do to help integrate those two, I think, is fantastic as well. Do watch any impulses with the resources, financial stuff, and with the ideals or future aspirations. But again, what can you do constructively with those things for the long term? All right, so Leo, have a fantastic week. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all of your support with these videos. And I'll see you all very soon for the next forecast.